Hello, ladies, gents, and anime dick monsters with an existential crisis. Let's continue our daily challenge of Spelunky, something that I've never done before, honestly. I don't think I have. Of interrupting the recording and treating it just as another episode. You know what I'm saying? Usually I will just do the entire thing and then split it in two, or just post the 2-hour run. Not today. Oh shit. Oh crap. I was a little too trigger happy there. Should not have been so damn careless. Oh jeez. I don't know where that came from, but you get to enjoy the noise of my sneezing. At least I'm not like my brother. My brother, he doesn't sneeze, he screams. Some people just cannot help it. Whenever they sneeze, you know what? Let's trigger that. When they sneeze, they just yell, and I have no idea why. But there's also one of my coworkers does exactly that. It's the weirdest thing. You're just there, you're minding your own business, doing your job, casing mail, whatever the hell you're doing in the office. Suddenly, there's this lady who goes, "Ah!" And it's like, well, she just got a rod in the wrong hole, but no, she just sneezed. That's what she did. Do you like my scream impression? I think that hopefully you appreciate it. That should be a 5-second montage of, you know, one of the typical 4 hours of so and so. 4 hours of Blargh screaming like a lady, and it's just that yell on a sample over and over and over and over for 4 hours. Somebody needs to do this. If you do it, please send me a link. Let's see if we can get more money with this mine. I don't see any targets, but I do see a pot there, so I guess that's the second best thing I can do with it. So let's do it. I don't think there was any other pots. I don't think I saw any. So we'll just have to blow that one up. That's about it. That's about it. Once more we ghost in the ice caves. It's a great time. It's the durst of times. Like that, we get a snake out of it. I did not want to do that. So when I was a teenager, I was pretty damn introverted, right? This is just launch into a story right away. And this is like the big story. This is the big story. Not really. It's just overall, just a cringe-worthy, embarrassing teenage times story. For some reason it pumped into my head. It's something that it pops into my head quite a lot. I bet I'm not... Here I am on more tangents. But who cares? I should have plenty of time, right? I'm not about to die or anything. That's probably something that haunts most people. They will now and then remember... As adults, they will remember a time in their teenage years and just cringe out of nowhere, right? I will be extremely surprised if this is not an extremely common occurrence. One way or another, I was pretty introverted in the sense that I would never start a conversation. I always let people come to me and all that stuff. Obviously, the biggest virgin in the universe, I not get laid until I actually met my wife. So I have been a one lady kind of guy through my whole life. I was not a ladies' man, let's just put it that way. In any case, you know, interaction with women or girls was a complete unknown to me. So I sat in the back of the classroom, not to say that I was like bullied or I was one of those socially recluded nerds or anything like that. Is recluded a word? I don't think it is, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Reclusive. You know, I had my circle of friends and all that stuff, and had the good grades and an okay reputation, but where interaction with the ladies is concerned, it was a complete zero. Like, complete zero. Nothing. Sat in the back of the class. So happened, this girl she got assigned in our classroom. We didn't pick our seats. We got our seats assigned. So she was in front of me. And for whatever reason, I cannot even explain why. Probably it started just as a way to get help with the homework or something. Because it's not like she was stupid, but you know, she was like middling and she wanted to get better grades. So she would ask me lots of questions and that kind of stuff. So she got to, quote, know me a little bit. You know, as much as a teenage girl can know a teenage boy. Because, believe me, they don't get to see even 10% of it. If they knew what's going on in that mind, if they knew what's all the horrendous, horrible things that happen in a teenage boy's mind, they would just not even come close to smelling your sorry ass. But anyway, it got started that way, but you know, she got to see more of the silly jokes that I would make and that kind of stuff, and I was a pretty eccentric kid, so I would have always off-the-wall things to say. You know, this might become as an extreme surprise to you that I say off-the-wall things. Back then, it was not the amazing refined taste of comedy that I have right now, but it was you know, it was there. It was incipient. It was forming itself. So you know, making a girl laugh is the biggest accomplishment you can possibly have as a man. Not as a teenager. If you can make the ladies laugh, if you can make a woman laugh, it's just the best feeling, man. As a heterosexual person. If you are homosexual, you probably get the same feeling out of making somebody that you're interested in laugh. But anyway, and that is, you know, like your prime weapon. When you're chubby, I say weapon, your prime tool, let's call it like that. When you're chubby and ugly, and boy, I mean, right now I'm not any kind of amazing Adonis or anything like that, but I was one ugly-ass teenager. So when you're like that, humor is your only tool for even making roadways into any kind of lady interaction. Let's see if we can get rid of this disgusting piece of filth. There you go. I want you dead. So making her laugh was awesome. She appreciated it. I appreciated it. Her appreciated it, and all that stuff. So we became friends. You know, as a teenager, I would write really deep stuff, deep quotes in my notebook, and I would write them specifically for her to read it and think that I was so deep. Super cringeworthy. Well, you know, you're a teen, you do stuff like that, and you don't think it's lame, you don't think it's stupid. You think it's like, yeah, I'm deep. I am not like the others. I think about stuff. I have important things to say. Looking for more mines here. Trying to get more profits. I don't see any more though, so we're gonna have to use a bomb. 34 bombs. I picked up bombs somewhere. Very happy about it. Got some stuff out of that. Got to be friends, and from there we got to be like real close friends. We would actually hang out on recess. We would go sit somewhere and just talk and talk and talk until it was time to go back in. She had a boyfriend though. Oh, thankfully that diamond fell down there. She had a boyfriend, and I always maintained that it was all purely platonic, but it was just me telling myself I have zero chance with this girl. So she wasn't like a super amazing supermodel or anything. Right? She was pretty. She was good to look at. She was pleasant to look at. And of course, you know, if I was hanging out with her and all that, she was pretty funny and impressionable. And that is important to not just any teenager, but to any man. A traditional man really gets off on impressing girls, and there's nothing insidious about it. There's nothing like power fantasy about it. It just feels good to have the opposite sex say like, he's pretty cool. You know. Giving you a little bit of insight in the male mind right here. Or, you know, applying to homosexuality and all that stuff. I am sure it's exactly the same. It's a human condition kind of thing, impressing others around you. And if those others happen to have boobies, it is the most amazing thing, right? I think that we're done with the money here. That emerald's not going to get ghosted, I don't think. So we just gotta go around, grab that diamond, and then kill ourselves. Don't really want to go through the exit. Good to go, right? It's all good. But of course... Oh, there's a mine here. How the hell did I miss it? Of course, people, you know, all the other kids gossip and talking. Like, why are they spending so much time together? Doesn't she have a boyfriend? Are they going to be together? Blah, 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 blah. That's too bad. I wanted to ghost it, didn't work out. But we didn't care. It was all purely platonic. And in fact, one time, like, she was kind of mad at me. For whatever reason, I couldn't figure out why. I told her, I figured that it was because she thought that I was in love with her. This is all teenage drama to the max. So I just pulled her aside, talked to her, you know, I really need to talk to you. I think that you've been avoiding me because you think that this is going into the romantic territory, and you don't want that. So let me know. I'm just letting you know that I have zero romantic interest in you. You're just an awesome friend that I would love to keep hanging out with you and blah, blah, blah. I was just pouring my heart out there. You know, this was like my obsession by then, because I had a close female friend. That's like the kind of things that people write about. You know, they write novels of really unlikely relationships between a boy and a girl. I had that. I totally... Holy shit, this guy. And I was just constantly thinking about it. Constantly thinking, if I had any romantic chance, I would have gone for it. There's no question in my mind. Even though at the time I pretended like that was not the truth. I just told myself it wasn't. Like, oh no, I will never do it, blah, blah, blah. It's just, it's not like that, blah, 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 blah. But it really was like that. But no, it was actually that there was this other girl that she was friends with. That she had also been talking to me a bit because she saw that this friend, she saw that my awesome female friend lady had been talking to me so much. So she wanted to see what was the deal there. And... she just got jealous. And that was why she had kept her distance for a little while. Holy crap, this guy's just insane. If I can drop a mine there, my problems will be solved though. I don't think I saw any mines anywhere. Always liked her name too, the friend that started talking to me just because original girl was talking to me. Ariadna. Always liked that name. Anyway, so we got that resolved. Basically, stopped talking to the new girl so I could keep talking to the original girl. Which is pretty messed up, right? It's pretty damn silly and kind of shows that there was something there from her part as well. Because, you know, I'm pretty damn certain she genuinely enjoyed my company. It wasn't like, holy crap, this guy. It wasn't like she was taking advantage of me or something. It was very much mutual. I am convinced about that. I'm trying to get rid of this dude. He's kind of a problem. My trusty corpses shall come to the rescue, or I can simply... I think I'm just going to use a bomb. I think this is the best policy here. Get rid of this guy. Eventually, he seems to be bouncing around somewhere. He'll eventually go down through that hole. It'll be just fine. I could have maybe stolen his shotgun. Could have probably gone for that. One way or another, all that went on, right? So we went back to talking on the regular and that kind of stuff. And a little bit of history with that. The previous year, she was friends with some other dude. And this dude would make fun of her all the time behind her back. And he was my friend. Kind of... It was a weird relationship. we hung out all the time, but I never really liked him. It was a strange arrangement. And he considered me his friend. Oh shit. But I never really liked him a lot. I just knew that he was kind of a scumbag, you know? Not to say that I wasn't a scumbag. As a teenage boy, you are a scumbag by default. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, I didn't feel like I was betraying him when I was just ridden by guilt, you see. And I told her, you know what, this guy that you thought that he was your amazing friend. There's 2 shopkeepers here. You thought he was your amazing friend. He actually was kind of an asshole to you, and he always made fun of you. And blah, 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 blah. And she really did not take it well, in the sense that she was just bawling her eyes out. And went to confront this guy. And this guy totally convinced her that I was a lying piece of shit, that all the time he was only joking with me just for the benefit of making me laugh. But he was completely insincere, that he really appreciated her, and blah, 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 blah. Bottom line, she just cut off all contact with me. And that was the last year of my high school. It was me trying to get a chance of, you know, making amends with this girl. Trying to talk it all out. And just have that friendship again. Never happened again. She totally just ignored me forever. Whenever I like, basically she ghosted me and then just pretended that we were never friends. She just treated me like some other acquaintance. And this is a fantastic story that I have for you. Just the story that entered my mind. I am waiting here for the ghost. These shopkeepers are a major pain in the ass, by the way. Not to detract from the narrative that I have going for myself. And, you know, we never saw each other again. I moved out, met my wife online. You know, she wasn't my wife at the time, but we became husband and wife. That was like 3 years later after that. But for the longest time, man, I went to college and I just kept hoping to see her in the street and stuff like that, just to maybe clear the air about all that stuff, because we never resolved it. It was just one day we were friends, the next one we never knew each other. So it has always been there. These days it doesn't bother me at all, but for the longest time, longest time, that stuff was in my mind all the time. You know, this unresolved issue that I had with this girl. And she wasn't like a terrible person or anything. I don't want to paint her like, yeah, she did this to me and she destroyed my heart or anything like that. She just chose to believe one of her close friends over her other close friend. And it wasn't like, maybe this scumbag wasn't all that lying at all. Maybe he was making all these jokes at her expense just to make me laugh. It was our own thing, and he was just, you know, playing the double game there, whatever. One way or another, it's not a thing that bothers me anymore, but it's there. It popped into my head while ghosting. I'm trying to get rid of this piece of garbage. There's a shotgun. Derp. Did not realize there's a shotgun right here, so we should be able to just shoot him straight in the face. So now you know an amazing, embarrassing story of my teenage years. It isn't even something that I did something terribly wrong about. I was just far too earnest and far too... I was just dumb. I was just a dumb kid that had a zero girl interaction before, so made an enormous deal out of this friendship. And I got really burnt as a result. Whoa, that was a fantastic burp. I feel pretty good about it. I'm pretty sure this man is dead now. Very happy to be the proud owner of this shotgun. Oh yeah, he did. Nothing else to be ghosted. I can get some extra blood. Yeah. Through the exit we go, right? We're good to go. But it was really sad. It was super sad and obsessive. It was very unhealthy on my part. I would think about it constantly. It was my whole life whenever I wasn't studying. I'm pretty sure that my studies too suffer from it because I was constantly thinking about her, you know? Let's throw all these filthy, filthy animals. And you could tell that I was in love because I didn't have sexual fantasies with her. I would fantasize about stuff like cuddling, you know? Like, it would be awesome to have that kind of stuff with her, and blah blah blah. And I should tell her about this and about that, and I would keep a written journal about things that I wanted to talk to her about because of all these issues. And it was always about me, about things that ran through my mind, things that I believed, things that I should thought that should happen, like all these really deep teenager solves the problems of the world kind of stuff, you know. It's really pathetic. But you know, that's what you are when you're a teen. I have made peace with the fact that that you can't expect a teenager to think anything even remotely original or actually impressive. And if you're a teenager, no offense by that. Yeah, I'm sure that you have all these amazing ideas and thoughts and original things that you think are the most awesome things you can possibly come up with. And then later in life, you realize, you know what, that was kind of stupid. You know what, that is something that has been done a million times before. You know what, maybe tying up that girl in the basement and then feeding her crumpets was not the greatest thing I could have done in my teenage years. But one way or another, I'm just saying, I've grown past it. I am okay now. But it's still sometime it lingers in my mind. I am sure that this happens to a lot of people for their teenage years. Especially if they move away to a different town and that kind of stuff. They leave a lot of unresolved stuff. This is not even the only thing. Like that guy that I was talking about, that he was sort of kind of a scumbag. We also basically stopped talking to each other and just became just random acquaintances, you know, because he felt terribly betrayed. That was another effect of what happened. Terribly betrayed that I had done that to him. He actually cared about this girl. You know, it wasn't like he was super into her or anything, but he considered her his friend. And I had done this bullshit move, you know, this cuck move to him. Don't really blame him at all for resenting me about that. I don't feel proud about it. In hindsight, I'm like, wish I had never, ever done that. But, you know, at the time, I felt it was the right thing to do. Because she deserves to know the truth and all that retarded shit. So, you know, burn my ass pretty hard. But it wasn't like I got excommunicated from my circle of friends or anything. I had other independent friends, independent from that entire, I guess you could call it friendship triangle. So it wasn't like I got completely socially outcast or anything like that. Not that at the time I cared too much about social, holy shit, social stuff. But, you know, as a teenage boy, you do care about that one way or another. There's nothing to be gained here. At least a little bit. I feel like it wasn't like my main thing in my life, but of course I care about having friends as a teen. Come on. Come on. These days, I really don't give a crap. And in fact, I am basically friendless and perfectly happy with it. I have some acquaintances at work, especially one that I feel like I could call a friend. He's pretty awesome dude, and I like hanging out with him. But I do know that like if I moved away, I would never keep in contact with the guy. I like him. I think he's pretty awesome to hang out with. But it's not the kind of guy that you would, you know, it's not the kind of relationship that you would want to maintain a long distance or anything like that. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think there's anything else to be done with his mind, so I'm just going to drop it. Trigger every single one of these. Holy crap. Okay. Not an attack that has worked in my favor. Whoa. I almost get screwed there. There was no need to do something so damn risky. Where is my shotgun? I deserve my shotgun. I must have my shotgun. Give me that money. I dropped it somewhere. There it is. So there's that. There's that amazing social story of my... I was 17 at the time. Turned 18 doing that. It was my last year of high school. Through the exit we go. Then went to college. That was in my mind all the way through college. You know, made a few other acquaintances. In college, I never made. I didn't make any friends. I don't think I had time because when I was on second year, of course, you know, I had all the social awkwardness. I never initiated any kind of interaction. So the only way that I started any relationships in college was when, you know, lab projects started and we had to pair up. So that's the only way that I started having relationship with these people that were pretty damn awesome people. In hindsight, I'm like, man, there were some really interesting people over there. I wish I had spent some more time getting to know them. Maybe we would have had some cool relationships and stuff. But, you know, it made no difference because then I moved away to marry my wife. Met my wife online. You know, she wasn't my wife at the time, but she became my wife. That joke is going to happen every time. Like, joke between quotes. It's not really a joke, it's just a bit that I do, I guess. This is horrible. This is just horrible, by the way. This is horrible. I'm very happy, though, that we were able to go into this place. See the alien queen. Don't kill me, brother. I'm going to grab that plasma cannon. That is not what I wanted. I guess we'll grab... Yeah, it's okay. We'll just take a freaking sapphire. My goodness. Okay, let's... Purple crap is so annoying! Don't kill me! So infuriating. Trying to get to the damn shopkeeper. That's all I'm trying to do here. Are you dead? You're not dead somehow. A little bit of debris must have disturbed him. Okay, we're going to jump down here. Get killed! Bitch! Shopkeeper got himself killed somehow, and that is fantastic. Whew. I mean, it wouldn't have been death unless I had done some other ridiculous things, but... felt real bad to jump into that spot. Blow that up. Yeah. I might as well get that stuff ghosted, right? The ghost is right here. Might as well continue telling you about my college, my short-lived college years. Lab partnership, that is how I started interacting with these guys. They got to know me a little bit. I was also pretty damn introverted. Did not really initiate anything ever. But I did make people laugh now and then. Sometimes I was lame. Everybody is lame sometimes, right? But for the most part, people laughed at my jokes and my comments and that kind of stuff. So, you know, got a small, you know, got my foot in the door, so to speak, with this small clique. There was a, like, you know, for some reason these people got together real quickly and they formed this friendship clique. It was like a group of maybe 5 people. And it wasn't like I was in from that point forward. But they kind of included me now and then, and I wasn't like a stranger and that kind of stuff. But of course, you know, I was fresh off high school. I was still a complete dweeb. They probably made fun behind my back about the way I dressed. It was always the same jacket. It was always this pulled-up pants that were really tight at the waist. It was kind of funky. It was very nerdy. It was pretty damn stupid. I thought I looked so cool though with that jacket on. It was so cool. And I had very long hair, and I was really into my long hair because during all my high school years, long hair was prohibitive. So prohibited, not prohibitive. it was banned from my school. Could not have long hair. So, because it was private school, not to say religious school. It was just, you know, a charter school. But my parents care about my education and pay for a damn good school. Damn it. So I was like, yeah, finally can grow out my hair. Have long hair, looks so good. I am so damn handsome with my long hair. I was so into it. Always with a freaking ponytail. Now I look at pictures of it, it's like, wow, that looks pretty bad. Oh boy. Anyway. That is a completely unrelated tangent. I do remember though, they invited me to this party. This one party that I ever went to. The one and only party that I've ever been to. You know, the type of typical nightclub kind of experience party. Boy, did I hate it. Oh man, I hated it. It was so intensely boring. It was, you know, like a nightclub, and there was loud music and everybody was dancing and stuff. And I am not a dancer, man. I'm just not into it. I will goofily dance around the house like anybody else will, but dancing in public is not a thing that I do. One, because I am awful at it. I know that I'm awful. I know that I won't get better at it. So, it's not a thing that I do. So I was just basically standing around for most of the night. Just hanging out with one or two people, but for the most part just being a complete weirdo. It was really cringeworthy. It was extremely cringeworthy. And I know that that's the whole cringe thing. It's a meme these days, and saying cringe, man, we have a million coming out of the a million coming out of the freaking mothership. That's insane. But it truly was genuinely cringeworthy. This is what they write jokes about cringy stuff. Of me just standing in, not a corner, but standing close to a wall and looking at everybody and pretending like I'm having a good time just looking at everybody, and, you know, being a bit of a scientist, looking at everybody and how they behave and stuff, being a behavioral observer. That kind of deal. But I was just bored out of my mind. It was so awful. And there was this one girl. She was real cute, and we interacted a lot. But, you know, we weren't like big friends or anything. I was just, you know, maybe I can get to know her better and stuff. Just saw her walking off with some dude all excited, holding his hand towards the upstairs. And you know what that means. So that soured the evening even more. So it was not a good time. It was not a good time. You know what is a good time, though? Giving a plasma sandwich to that shopkeeper. I think he was gone, though. He must have been alerted to my presence. Okay. Alerted to my presence. He did not want any part of my plasma cannon goodness. We're just going to hang on to this shotgun. Make use of it. Holy crap. Destroy this. Use the shotgun. Don't want to use the plasma cannon. There we go. Marga. That was her name. I still was into her, though. Oh, she was like super cute. She had this very, very long hair. Wavy. I was very much into long hair at the time. I don't know if you can tell. Everybody's dead down there. And you know, she was studying physics. And it wasn't like she was super good at it, but she was studying physics with me, so she was no dummy. So yeah, I wanted to get to know her better and all that teenage young man kind of stuff. Like, I would totally get with her, and she lets me. If she doesn't let me, I'll just tie her up, right? That's the way to do it in college. Still was into her, so I actually drew her. I made this enormous portrait of her. Gave it to her out of the blue one day. I'm pretty sure she was weirded out about it. I mean, I think it was pretty good art, but it's pretty creepy, right? She was one of my lab partners, so I had a chance to pretty closely study her face and that. So it was a damn accurate damn accurate portrait. Still though, some random guy on your physics class comes up to you, gives you a portrait of you, kind of detailed. Does not send the right message, does it? In hindsight, probably not a winning move. Now thinking more about it, it's like, man, how was I not aware that that was not the right thing to do? Anyway, send me a picture of you. If you're hot, send me a picture of you. I'll make a drawing of you, and then that entitles me to ask for tits or GTFO, right? Send your nudes to eipbarbuzano@gmail.com. Please send nudes. Love nudes. If you're a viewer, you're a female, send nudes to me. I'll give you preferential treatment. I will thumbs up on love and pin all your comments on the comment section. Anyway, let me just gloss over all that. So that's my lady troubles in basically all my life. Those were the two. One close relationship. The second one, it was not close at all, but it was the second time I got even remotely close to interacting in a meaningful way with a lady. The others, before that, it was 100% one-sided, 100% all in my head. And, you know, just young boy crushes. I'm pretty sure that most kids were growing up. This will just go into the abyss, so it's not worth it. Most kids growing up will get crushes like one a year. That was pretty much my pattern. And basically, any girl that sat next to me, I will get a total crush on her. While growing up, I was, you know, I think my first one was, I was only 10 or something like that. I was already getting crushes on girls. And there was nothing sexual about it at that age, come on. But, oh yeah, she's so cute. I want her to be my girlfriend, you know, that kind of stuff. Never, ever did a damn thing about it. And I shouldn't have, because, you know, I was a pretty damn repulsive kid. So, these girls wanted nothing to do with me. I'm not saying that they were superficial bitches or anything like that. They were just young girls. They liked cute boys. They liked, even at that age, they didn't like cute boys. They just liked dolls, you know, or whatever the hell they were interested in. I'm not trying to be sexist here. I'm just saying. I think I just missed a Ruby. I might have missed a Ruby. That was an extremely pauper Ice Caves level. It was very disappointing. Here is Anubis. Just trigger that. See if we can get rid of Anubis immediately. Really don't appreciate his existence. So, obliteration is in order. I'm sorry, Major Stupid, you're kind of in the way, so you're just a casualty of circumstance, okay? Let's open up that entire side, and I can just jump down here. Kaboom! Get shreked. Ooh. Whoa, frickin'. There. Oh, wow, I almost died to purple crap. That would have been awful. Okay, let's throw that piece of garbage. Frickin' cricket, I hate you! I almost also shot my own face. Okay. Really want to harvest some blood here. See if we can get some blood harvested. It's getting silly right here. Getting silly. I really want the 11 health. Be able to survive an explosion. Accidental explosions are #1 cause of plasma cannon death. So I would appreciate getting all the blood. Unfortunately, though... Holy crap! What the hell? Oh, jeez. Freaking Croc-Man. Easily destroyed me there. That have been one of the most amazing, fantastic deaths I would have had in a long time. Finally got that extra blood. Fantastic death. Galore. Just get telefragged out of the blue. Completely out of the blue. Those are the best ones. The ones that you do not ever see coming. Because those are the one very rare instance where Spelunky will kill you through zero fault of your own. Simply because you were not freaking precognizant, you know? So they're the most amazing ways to die that you don't really resent, you don't really feel bad for, because there was nothing I could have done about it. So, well, might as well laugh at the bullshit death. Alright, destroy these damn tiki traps. How do you like? Oh, I am actually genuinely interested to know how my, quote, love life compares to you guys'. You know, I always get a kick out of reading comments saying, oh yeah, man, your experience is exactly the same as me. I was so pathetic. Or saying, man, you are such a cuck. You're such a lame piece of garbage. I had 3 girlfriends before I was 15. It was awesome. I got so much syphilis I can't even explain the amount of syphilis I got. Not like you will get an STD when you're that age. You know, the girls have not have a chance to be around and catch anything. So it's not like that's probably the safest time to be promiscuous. Except, you know, don't get a girl pregnant. You will have horrendous regrets. Will ruin your life unless you're a total complete scumbag and just say, okay, well, that's your problem, isn't it? And then just leave. that's not nice. Don't do that. You know, own up to your horrendous, stupid-ass mistake and hold her hand while she gets the abortion. That's what you should do. Anyway, not to make light of teenagers getting pregnant, but it always feels like, well, maybe you shouldn't have stuck a penis in your vagina, right? It always feels like I have very little sympathy for teenage pregnancy. And at the same time, it's like, I know for a fact, man, they don't know any better. They don't, when you're a teenager, you are literally unable to gauge risk and reward properly. So, in a way, they're just victims of their own chemicals, which to some extent we all are. But you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, a part of me is like, well, tough luck, dumbass. But the rational part of me does see the fact that, yeah, it's a tragedy, man. Hormones get the better of you, and then you have to pay for it. It's not a guaranteed ruining your life moment, but makes it a little bit harder, doesn't it? Pretty sure it does. Regardless of keeping the baby or not, man, getting into some serious dark shit. Suddenly, it was all lighthearted teenage romance, and suddenly we're talking about abortions. So that's what you get for coming into my house and listening to my commentary. You never know how much of a left turn the narrative is going to take. But it was kind of natural, kind of organic, right? The way that it is, you know, you go from teenage romance to the consequences of teenage romance. So no, not the best time to be promiscuous. It's a terrible time to be promiscuous. There isn't really a good time to be promiscuous. Honestly, while I do believe everybody should be free to do whatever the hell they want, as long as they're not hurting anybody, I will certainly always advise, don't treat sex as just fun. I think that is very much detrimental, not just to your life in general, but to just society. Like treating sex and that kind of hookups, a weekend hookup, one night stand, that kind of stuff. Making sex into something that is like a transaction, in a way. Oh, I just wanted to get off, you know? I don't know, it's in a way it's dehumanizing. In a way it's just cheapening of something that is really, like, there's nothing more intimate than that. And if you're treating it as just something you do to just, oh, I'm just going to come and that's all I want. If that's all you want, just go into the bathroom and rub one out. Sex is so much more, and it has the chance to make your relationship so much deeper. You know, it's a super significant thing that humans do together. I know that this is very socially conservative coming from a guy that constantly says, oh, I'm pretty left-leaning, but that doesn't mean I am against your freedom to do it. I'm just saying, you know, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a thing that makes you better as a person. And I believe that you'll be happier as a person only having that kind of intimate contact with somebody that you care about. And that's it. That's all that I personally believe. Some real time with Israel Blargh here. Getting super serious. It's been a very love-related kind of daily challenge. While we destroy the temple to its foundations. And this is such a fantastic seed. We want to actually get every bit of money. Absolutely every bit. And that means destroying even those little places for the small ingots, because we have almost 1.2 million. Not even the City of Gold. Of course, this seed is not that good, simply because not a lot of bombs. We still might get a shop in the next level. I'm going to leave that emerald right there after I said all those things for maximizing profits. Nah, I'm not going to leave that emerald. I'm just going to shoot from here. It's going to take forever, but I need to do it. It's almost done. We're advancing at a very high rate. In fact, I'm going to get there before the ghost catches up to me. Fantastic stuff. There we go. Anyway, I was in the middle of telling you to post those comments with how your teenage life compares, whether it's still going on. Not that sounds really pervy in hindsight of what I just said. If you're a teenager, tell me about your sex life. Anyway, but if you're past that time, I'm always interested. I always get a kick of seeing how common my experience was compared to most kids out there. If what I saw is any indication, most kids, at least when I was growing up, most kids had a very similar experience to mine. Like, maybe contact with a girl once or twice, never an actual girlfriend until you become 18 and you have an actual serious relationship, that kind of stuff. And getting into an actual sexual relationship, pretty sure maybe 20%, maybe 10% of my classroom was not a virgin when I was 17, like the last day of high school. I could be wrong about that. It's possible that all these kids were getting into everybody's beds and stuff, but through everything that they said, like, if a teenager has sex, he's going to brag about it, right? So never ever heard it. Like, these kids were, of course, you know, it was a charter school, it was a private school, so it's really not as representative of the population as a whole. You're going to get more nerdy people, a little bit more interested in getting good grades, you know, more of the privileged few kind of assholes like myself. So it's probably not representative. My experience is not representative of what people in high school with all the drugs and all the just loose standards, right? That's how it is in the real world. Drugs and loose standards are doing these days. So that's another reason to be interested. Especially if you're a teenager right now. Tell me about everything you do with the girls. Or if you're you know, with the girls or with anybody that you are sexually interested in, just tell me all about it. It'll be a secret. Oh man, I was like, oh, I bought a shop, sweet deal, but no. It's just junk. I was really excited for a moment there. Really excited. This is awful. There. That was stage number 1. Stage number 2. There. What an annoying piece of garbage that crush trap was. It was positioned in a terrible place. So this seed is not as good as it could have been. Still really good, but not as good. I should really be whipping those. Please be careful here. No, come on. No, come on. Oh wow, that was almost death. I almost got perma-killed. Ah! Perma-stunned by this Hawkman. Okay, that's good. Kill the other shopkeeper there. Should be safe. Good. Get rid of this tool. Well done with it. Oh man, what an annoying level. Really upsetting. So, we're going to only use bombs to help ourselves to the idol, and of course to the vault. The vault is a major pain in the ass. There you go. Vault is a major pain in the ass. We're going to try and get the ghost from the other side. I didn't want that. It's worth 2 bombs though. Okay, that's good. Let's go around, man. I waited a little too long. Oh, I waited way too long. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That was really bad. I wanted to get the ghost from this side so the vault would have been easy. Now I'm gonna have to spend bombs to get to it. Still gonna do it. And there's crates down there. I think I should go in there. Is there a way I can do it while getting gems? Not really. Maybe I can put that bomb next to the sapphire. And we can get in that way. But I'm very wary about the arrow trap here, so we're going to get in from the top here. Otherwise, I might get killed by the arrow trap. So let's just put the bomb here. I think that's the best way to go about it. The safest way to go about it. I'm an idiot. The ghost in the vault was not going to be hard at all. I just needed to do this. Pretty sure that now it's coming down the right way. That ghost is coming from the corner. No, okay. It's not doing the way that I thought that I would. But since we're going to be able to be a little bit lower, we should be able to get it done. Kind of annoying. Really annoying. To make things happen here. Just don't get killed. Come on. Don't get killed. You got hurt quite a lot. Trigger that. Get the corpse burnt. In the most hilarious interaction ever. Throw that garbage. Oh, you assholes. You're killing my poor damsel. You're not. That was weird. Okay. That's not anything that happened just now. I didn't want any of it. I just wanted to whip Jackie in the face, get some blood that way. She got hurt once. And then we will rescue her. So I'm pretty sure that if I am fast enough, we can get the vault ghosted. If not, oh, I will be terribly sad. Just this entire level is a major pain in the ass. I don't know, man. It's really hard to get the ghost here. We'll see. It's very close. Where is it coming from? Nah. We're gonna have to use 2 bombs to get to this thing. Annoying! Go all the way back up. Get into that corner. There is a crate down there that I want. I was hoping for bombs. I'm pretty sure that we already saw what it is. No, it's not. This damn fire people! Annoying as hell. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? A shotgun! God damn it. I really want to get in the bottom there. I really want to get rid of the lava. I really want a lot of things in life. Almost get stabbed in my butt. Guess we can do that. That money gets crushed because I'm an idiot. I don't want to spend the bombs. I'm gonna have to. And that shopkeeper makes it even harder. This is what we're going to do. This is going to be hilarious. And hopefully it will work, okay? First, get the shopkeeper away from me. This level is a nightmare. Freaking bullshit level. What's down there? Nothing I want. It's not even worth it going anywhere in there. So we can blow up the lava. Then we'll have access to that stuff. Maybe we can... the ghost is really low there. Maybe we can make it happen. If I'm fast enough. I don't think I am, though. So the plan is... stick a bomb to this guy. Where's the ghost? Okay, there's no way. The plan is to stick a bomb to this guy, then throw him in the corner. That should work. It should work. It'll be hilarious. It'll be amazing. So let's get the ghost once more. I know that this is taking forever. This is serious business again. You can tell there is, you know, the entire ice caves blowing at the temple thing. Talking about a completely unrelated garbage. We're back to business now. This is very, very intensive. Very intensive gameplay. So, very much concentrating on everything that's happening. Alright, we can get down there. So here's the plan. That's not what I wanted. I thought for sure that I would not pick up the bomb. I would pick up the shopkeeper. This is good enough. But I thought for sure that I would pick up the shopkeeper and throw the shopkeeper. But I picked up the bomb instead. So it's too bad, I guess. Okay, this shouldn't be bad, though. Get down there. Yeah. At least we got the bolt ghosted. That's what I really cared about. Still had to use the bomb for it. Very upsetting. No reason to do anything anymore. No need to spend any bombs. Can get... yeah, I can get both of those gems. I can do that. I can get both of those gems just doing that. Yeah, good stuff. Totally worth it. Goes that, and now we're ready to go. With a shotgun. Of course. Every bit of that cash. So the one thing that is bad about this seed, not enough bombs. So the City of Gold is not going to be as profitable as it should. But looking at the way it is, I think we should be spending all the way down to 5 bombs here in the City of Gold. Because this has the potential to have so much cash. A stupid amount of cash. I don't know why I dropped that. Priority number 1 is getting rid of threats. And the shotgun shall do that for me. Adam, are you a threat? Are you a threat right now? Inconclusive! Let me just murder you. Just to be sure. Just to be certain. I'm pretty sure that you're up to no good, Adam. Let me just whip you in the face. See if we can destroy that filthy... oh, really? Oh, wow. Kill that thing? A bomb here will not work out. Damn it, I want those rubies not to be crushed. Maybe we can get in there from the other side. Okay, let's destroy the mummy at the bottom here. You walked the way through. Garbage. Alright. Now. And now! Oh yeah, just like in my best high school days, I get barfed on. Just put a rope here. Every bit of this barf is going into my mouth. Loving every bit of bile. Oh yeah. So all those nutrients. I am the most disgusting human being in the world. Has it really been an hour since I took the break? Holy crap. This is still going to take forever, but I'm not going to break it up anymore. I'm not going to make a freaking 3-parter. That would be silly. So, yeah, I'm going to just grab all this. I think 34 health is plenty. You guys think it's plenty? I think probably. Don't like this guy being here. Let's just alert him. It's alright. And I guess I'll spend a bomb to get through. Very upsetting. I don't want to grab the Book of the Dead just yet. I should. Yeah, let's do it. Should we have plenty of time to maneuver here. Destroy the stupid rat-faced piece of garbage that calls himself Anubis 2. Dumbass rat man deserves death. What's up there? Probably triggered, just might as well do that. And here is surrounded by corpses, of course you are. Well, at least this time, you know, on this side is not a big a deal. There. Look at that. Okay, well, 17 bombs. We certainly want to... Every bomb needs to have a gem attached to it. And then we'll also have some cash on top of that. So, good stuff. Of course, we also want to... You know what? This bomb is so good for the gold content. It's going to happen. Ah, they grabbed the freaking ruby like a moron. Really? You're trapped in there, huh? That's weird for a mummy to be trapped like that. All these ropes are coming pretty damn handy. Alright, so we're going to interact with the shopkeeper in a very amicable manner from this side. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Ghost everything. Look at that good stuff. Not a lot of gems in the walls, I'm noticing. Very upsetting. It should be very easily killable from that side. Right now, I'm busy. He went away somehow. I don't know what happened to him. I don't give a damn what happened to him. But we need to make sure he's not a problem. Okay. I guess I just did that. Alright. Let's go to this side. Get this money. More money. All the way to the bottom here. It's a dangerous fool. There you are. You garbage gobbler. You deserve death. You dickless, evil grasshopper. Alright, we have destroyed that man. That needs to be destroyed. I can't just let it be. We need to kill that thing. Destroy that freaking crush trap there. Just too damn dangerous. I'm too damn afraid of the crush traps. Put this bomb here. It looks pretty good. Although it's a bad one. Goes into the corner. You dumb idiot. This goes to ball if I use the bomb. I just get picked up because I'm a dumbass and I did not think ahead. I guess I'll put a bomb there. See, hardly any gems in the walls. This is very, very disappointing. Awful. For some reason, still harvesting blood. Trying to find more gems. I'm not finding them. I don't know if it's worth it to use these 10 bombs. Some more stuff there. There you go this way. There was some other stuff here. Ticket traps and stuff. I'm trapping myself. Wow, that was a lot of blood. But no gems! I guess I can make those 2 ticket traps crumble. With some money. Like that emerald, please. Alright, I'll make those 2 ticket traps crumble. That's an okay amount of cash. Looks like it matters too much. I mean, well, it's not much at all. I guess I'll put one here. There's a decent amount of money. Not here. Trying to find the most dense areas to put bombs in. Because clearly, I could have pushed that block to get some extra cash. This is very dense up here. This bomb is good. And now I have 5, and that's it. That's it. I'm not going to spend more because Sometimes when Olmec's lair has nothing, and I don't want to kill Olmec in any kind of way that takes effort. Are you kidding me? I'm going to do that, so I guess we're stuck with this. 1.5 million out of the City of Gold. It was an amazing seed, and then here I was like, really, really, really lackluster. Really lackluster. What can you do? Nothing I can do about it. Could have conserved more bombs. That is something I could have done. But would I make that big of a difference? Hardly any money in the City of Gold. Very disappointing. Alright, one last pass. Go around everywhere grabbing every bit that I might have left behind. And then we'll go to see Olmec. Have a nice, awesome tea time with Olmec. I know that he loves visitors. So he'll want to give me a big hearty hug. And we'll just hug back and see who wins. I have a feeling this hug will be explosive. Alright, through the exit we go. 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's stupid. Let's just go into Olmec's lair. And just hope for lots of bombs at the top. Most of the time the crates at the top they are just super bad. You just don't get anything. It's just terrible. And it makes me feel bad. Well, a good start would be actually getting crates. I'm going to take a chance here and put a bomb. And hope that that contains bombs. It has ropes. Of course it does. That might have been a terrible mistake. Yeah! Awesome. Very happy to see that. It's feeling really bad. Give me a box of bombs would be fantastic. Worth a bomb? Kinda. Not with an emerald. If it was a ruby, I would consider it. I need to whip those. I keep forgetting. It wasn't a bad Olmec's lair. We got quite a few bombs out of it. 6 bombs out of it is damn decent. And now we're just going to find the Necronomicon munching. And then we're going to go to hell. If I don't mess this up. 35 health is a fantastic amount of health. Get this piece of garbage out of my face. Alright. Very close to the exit here. That looks like the scene. Not going to do the cascade. Just do one at a time. I don't have enough bombs to be splurging in any way. Tempted to go for that crate. Too many bombs to be worth it though. There'll be 3 bombs to get there. Alright, let's not mess this up. I am liable to mess this up. And then it's a tremendous disaster. That just does not work for me. God damn it. There. There. Alright, he did not spawn things. That's great. Into hell we go. With, what is it? 5 bombs? 6 bombs? 5 bombs. Not going to be able to ghost much here unless we get lucky. With more crates. We'll put this bomb here. Get a ruby out of it. But we're trying our bestest. Get shreked. The disgusting Vlad. Vampire Lord. Seems to be you. Wow, look at all this stuff. I think if I put a bomb there, we'll get everything. I didn't get the emerald, but that's okay. There's so much stuff. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to throw it up here, but that's not how it works. Second to last bomb. That is so stupid to use. But there's so many gems, so we're going to have to ghost this. Absolutely. We're gonna just have to. It's a necessity. Made it too much of an investment. Oh, perfect. I really want this guy to be dead. Alright. We're in hell, so duping those pyramids is pretty damn important. So many good gems. This feels so wrong. Shopkeeper's right here. Oh. Oh. That could have been horrible. That could have been the worst. If we had gone the opposite way, we would be dead. Or, you know, in serious trouble. Alright. We can actually make it in here. No reason. Is it safe? Yeah, it's pretty safe to go through here. Damn vampires, though. Get Shrek'd. Disgusting creature. Okay, I did not see the other side. So I'm going to count on it being trash. Not even going to go for it. You seem evil to me, Jake. He was evil. He was totally evil. Don't worry about it. Bro, ghosting these is going to be a major pain in the ass, isn't it? Ghosting them successfully and then not getting trapped by the ghost. Oh man, I need to stretch. So there's like 4 emeralds here. We want to ghost them. This is what's happening right now. And go down. Over here. Get myself onto the rope very carefully. Nice. Alright. Okay. Should have definitely gone down this way. Make sure that there's nothing to be gained. Did not want to grab that. But it was a nightmare to ghost, so no big deal. Oh my goodness. With the ghost behind me, here I am. Trying to get my way past all these nightmares. There's an emerald up there that I spent money. No, I did not spend bombs to get. You stupid piece of garbage. Dumb idiot. Oh boy. What am I doing? This is a terrible idea. Let's just go back that way. Well, at least I don't have to worry about ghosting it, right? There's that silver lining. Remember way back, way back when we first made it to hell, and I was like, there's no way I will ever ghost in here. It's impossible to ghost in here. And here we are. Here we are now. Maximizing profits. Still, it's a shame, but it's true. This is... Wow, that was close. This is not as good as the run that I threw away. That run was 1.7 at the end of health. And we are only down to 1 bomb. So not going to be able to improve on that one. So because of the amount of bombs, it just did not work out for me. We kind of want to go through the spike area. It's the sentence you never want to say in Spelunky, but here you have it. Because there's this emerald. We got ghosted right here. Okay, careful. Should be able to be safely down there. Left a little bit of money next to the cape just now. Notice it, but it's all good. We had quite a bit of cash there. Pretty good. And there is an idol. Love the idols in hell. They're not easy. They're pretty painful to get to. They're 25,000 extra monies. Totally worth it. I'm into fire. Kali Altar. Not going to be pissing her off this late in the party. Is completely worthless by now. And I only have 1 bomb. Not going to spend it pissing off Kali. That is absolutely ridiculous. I have no words. I don't know what that was about. The skull hurt me, right? Is that what happened? I mean, I have 35 health, so even if this man starts shooting me in the face, it is very unlikely he'll be able to kill me. But, you know, it is a real possibility, so let's not be silly. I'm just going to wait here for this man to get trapped. And now we'll continue exploring. Oh, messed up. Amazing super dodgy super vampire. Pissing me off using his ultra speed. Alright. Get some money. Oh, there's the ball and chain here. Did not realize he was there. I think I'm going to use a corpse to dispatch this guy. I was about to be kind of dumb about it. Then I realized. Use dead bodies. What was the best policy? Use dead bodies. God damn it. Messed up. Good. Awesome. Okay, all of you guys need to be murdered. Give me bombs. Did not give me bombs. At least we can maybe get some ghosting done. That's good. See what's in the pod. Can't really check. And of course, the idol. Looks like an extremely easy one. Only 4 balls and chains? Psh, amateurs. Pathetic. It's the easiest idol in hell I've ever encountered. Not even exaggerating. Absolute easiest. Nice. Alright, this goes that and we'll be done pretty much. There's also the little bit of cash here. Not worth going in there. My last bomb in the universe. Is the ghost coming from this side? No, from the other side. I just can't decide what to wear. There. Alrighty. I want that pot. I want to find out what's in it. It's an emerald! Totally worth it. Alright, so we made a little bit more money here. That's good. We're probably going to get to 169 in the numbers up there. And of course, we'll want to keep the shotgun that I left with the pile of corpses down there. Always a great place to leave your valuables. That stuff. There's also the other shopkeeper that got murdered. I think this one was safer to get to. Freaking shotgun. Alright, we're good to go. So, you know, then 1,700,000. It's pretty good. While it's damn difficult to make a profit in these places. Whoa, almost. Almost get ultra stunned by this guy. Yikes. This guy's a real problem. Damn it. I think I can just... Yeah. Yeah, I'll just walk past him. He's quite an impediment there. So you can trigger this filthy vampire. Get him a belly full of lead. Damn monsters, man. They're everywhere. Get crushed! Gunk! Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, don't turn around now. Take it easy. So that I may murder you. Suspicious. The bottom one's the real one. You get punished while the other one gets left alone. I don't need this blood. But you know what I need? I need something to boost my morale. Nothing better to boost my morale than to throw this guy into ball spikes. There's an emerald up there that I might ghost. I feel particularly dangerous. I really don't want to get myself spiked. I really don't want to get myself ghosted. But we're so close. So damn close. Here's the exit. Shopkeeper's super dead. Only one bomb left. We can use it. We can find a good spot to use it. There was the one emerald. Emerald here. Another emerald there. I cannot get both here. I guess that's a thing that just happened. There you go. Good enough, I guess. Use my last bomb to get 5,000 extra dollars. Good stuff. Makes me dance with joy. Losing my mind in hell. Being punished. That's crimes I did not commit. All those shopkeepers deserved it. They had it coming. I went in here willingly. Alright, get that. And then work around the ghost and then we'll be good to go. Did they even go down this way? Ow. Ow. That was dumb. That was idiotic, but, you know, did not suffer the ultimate price. Did not pay the ultimate price for that, so it's all good. That emerald, a madman would go for it. I mean, it's not that hard, but I would rather not, so let's just call it a day. Going into Yama's palace, It's not even going to be 2 million, I don't think. A little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. Not gonna be 2 million. Very disappointing. But I managed to kill everything. It's alright though, I forgive myself. I did absolutely everything, and this time I did not throw yet. I might still throw. Don't lay it past me. My ability to be a complete moron and get completely destroyed. That was a war bomb to place. Oh, that is not a good one, right? I really don't appreciate these balls and chains. Ooh. I just like doing it this way, okay? Don't judge me. It's very satisfying. See if we can simply get rid of it. I don't want that. Pretty sure that will not destroy it. Yeah, I simply lowered it. Yeah, good. Good stuff. There we go. Kind of annoying. I had lots of health, so I can afford getting hit by one of these. Oh yeah, make it rain, baby! 1,840,000. Another bomb. Very disappointed, honestly. We did not even break the 2 million. It looked so great at the beginning, but the lack of bombs. The lack of bombs made the seed into a not so great one. Straight like garbage. Now don't get stunned and go into spikes. That would be terrible. There's no more money to be made. To the exit! We made it! Those were some crazy good daily challenges, 2 in a row. Wonder if we would have made... No, because the RSVP challenge hinges a lot on having lots of bombs for the City of Gold. So it's not like the RSVP challenge would be any better. I did spend a lot getting gems heading towards the City of Gold, but that just gave me more money. So I don't think I was wasteful. All of that wasteful in this one. We could have maybe managed to keep one of the hard hands alive, but that was impossible proposition, honestly. One way or another, after this hour and 20 minutes of the second session of this daily challenge, in total it was over 2 hours of Spelunky in this morning. I was going to do some freaking custom levels. I was going to either do a custom level or a mod. The reverse mod, it looks pretty damn dope. But, you know, I just spent 2 hours playing Spelunky, so I hope you can forgive me if I want to move on to a different game. Not even number 1 or 2. How you guys do, man? Kali Sam did 2.2 million. Way to go. And DT, of course, he's badass. He's one of the good ones. Don't know how you got that far. Maybe they managed to save either managed to save one of the hard hands, or just was way better with bombs than I was. Overall, though, we did get at 1.9 million, which means the scores daily old time 36 still, but here it is. I think it's this one. Position number 5. Now we need 1.8 or more to be able to make into the top 10. So, warp. Feels weird that I ever got to 2.1. That's nuts. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Oh. Until then, tell me all of your embarrassing stories.